John did, at one time, with his partners, control over 50% of independent film distribution in the United States. These guys were fascinating, and they had a great time doing it.
It was a major influence, and then his company grew. He then had offices in St. Louis, in Des Moines.
And these guys were rolling. I mean, they were buying more advertising in the local market than Warner Brothers.
I remember Tony Karasotis at Karasotis Theaters in Springfield, Illinois, they had a circuit of, I don't know, maybe 100, 150, 200 theaters. But I remember sitting down with Tony in the 70s, and he said, take a look at this, and he showed me the list of all the play dates from the various film companies, and mine was bigger than any of the majors. And because we had so many films that were really geared for the type of small town operations that you see here throughout the Midwest. Today, when a major film company saturates a film, they might be working 6,000 or 7,000 prints in 3,000 plus locations. That means, you just go to every Tom, Dick, and Harry and sell it. Back in those days, a saturation would have represented between 100 and 200 prints in the Kansas City, St. Louis, Des Moines area, because you'd be picking just the bigger markets initially, and you'd play them all at the same time.
The entire distribution pattern of film was different than it is today. Now, you roll it out as fast as you can, you shoot for the big first weekend, and that's it. If you have legs, what they call have legs, the film will stay second or third week, fourth week. That's great. But back then, the entire industry operated more. Let's release a film in maybe just 3 theaters in the big city, and then add maybe the suburbs, then add maybe the out-of-town situations. So these saturations in the 70s kind of became a forerunner to the way we see movies today, and John Shipp's company was a major influence in that.